Hello, I'm back here again doing another video, and because I have fun with these like structure type buildings, I'm doing a new one. And I've moved to a desert because I want to build another pyramid, kind of like that one down there. But I want to change it up a bit, I want to make it different, and I want to make it look really cool. So I've laid out this grid pattern here. Now, it's going to be uh, fairly straightforward for the most part. This grid pattern is just so I know where the center is and to keep me on point. So might as well just jump straight into it then. Let's go. Okay, so I'm in the middle of building and everything's going grand. Yeah, everything's lined up. It's all perfect and cool. And then I think something looks wrong. Something looks wrong. Whereas I miscalculated or misnumbered how many blocks that way I went, and I am one block short. And I don't know how I did this, but I have 3 blocks down here, and then it jumps to the 222, as opposed to everything else being twos. So now I have to go back and fill in a line all the way along here again, which I don't mind. Mistakes happen. I just thought it's kind of funny that I got so far before realizing, and I just kind of wanted to show off what happened. So let's fix that mistake and finish this building. Okay, so I'm back after fixing my mistake and finishing off the pyramid. I do have a little platform there just so I can view this from a bit of a distance. And I have left a little marker here for where I want to put kind of an entrance or an opening to the pyramid. And I have an idea on stuff I want to do around the sides here and over here, just around the 4 parts to make it look better. And I have an idea on changing the top of the pyramid slightly to look different. Now, this pyramid is still based on an actual structure. It's still going to be based on what I think is kind of obvious of the pyramids of Giza, which is like last build that I did, the temple from last time. It's an actual building I have seen in real life, which is where I get the inspiration for this. And with the vibrant visuals, I just love the difference with the shadow on this side. So I'm going to go ahead and change up the roof and maybe go ahead and add in this entrance way here. So I'll get that started and be back in a moment. I've come back and I've finished off what I wanted to do with the top. I've made it this kind of yellow golden color, which apparently was meant to be on top of the pyramids. Like, I learned that, so I kind of gave a shape to it, made it look interesting. I also added these parts on down here, which I might change the shape of them, maybe make them a bit bigger. But they're to or resemble part of the entrance area that I have a plan for, which I need to add on here. And there's some other stuff around here I want to do as well. But I think it's come together very nice. You can tell what it's inspired by, and I'm just going to keep working at it to make it look more unique and my own idea. So let's keep going. Okay, and there we go. I was thinking originally of adding more bits around the sides here and around the bottom of this part. But after building this center piece here, I was kind of thinking of just leaving it, that it stands out more if it's by itself, rather than having 3 or 4 of them around this build. Now, I had the idea of just leaving it with these pointy roofs, and then I was thinking when I was actually having a look at the big pyramids when I was there and all the temples around, there were a load of these pillars and they had these arching things going across, which I really liked. A lot of them actually looked kind of like flowers. Weirdly enough, the pillars branching off at the top, and that's kind of what I wanted to bring in is more of the influence of the structure that I am basing it off. Now, it's not an exact copy, it is definitely not an exact copy of the pyramids. This is my build. I just wanted to reference something like a real world structure, but I wanted to make it seem different and more my own. And it's just, if you look at it, you can see what influenced it, but you can see it is different. And I want to know what you guys think of this build here. I really like how it came out, and I like these side bits. And yeah, I really like the water coming down the front. I don't think there's much I would change if I was building it again. So let me know what you think, and I will see yous all later. Goodbye.